Let us see the next question. Consider following information. Information is provided for two securities X and Y. Its beta is zero point 0.6 and 1.5. The risk-free rate of return is provided as 10%. Calculate RJ. RJ stands for required rate of return as per CAPM. If RM is 25% and if RM is 35%. So let us see that say how to make the calculation of answer. I request all of you to write down answer along with me. So write down answer. Calculation of required rate of return as per CAPM, comma, if RM is 25%. So friends, it will be calculated as RF plus beta into RM minus RF. So what is risk-free rate of return? It is 10 plus beta into 25 minus 10. 10 plus 15 into beta. As far as the beta value is concerned, we have been provided with the two values of the beta for security X and security Y. It is 0.60 and it is 1.50. That is the way the two betas have been given to us. 10 plus 15 into 0.6. So 10 plus 9. That comes to 19%. 10 plus 1.5 into 15. So 10 plus 22.5. That comes to 32.5%. This is the way we can compute the required rate of return from each of the security when RM is 25%. Write an answer along with me. Calculation of RR, required rate of return, from security X, comma, if RM increases to 35%. So if at all the RM increases to 35%, then in that case, what is the required rate of return from security X? Let us see that say how to calculate the same. One is a very simple method. It is RF plus beta into RM minus RF. The risk-free rate of return is 10. Beta is 0.60. RM is 35 minus 10 once again. So 10 plus 0.6 into 25. So 10 plus 15 into 0.6 is 15. So 25 into 0.6 is 15. That comes to 25%. This is the way we can make the calculation. Now the important point of the question starts. Everybody is requested to pay attention. Now this answer can be calculated with an alternative method which I want to discuss with you in detail. See what happens at say we understand that the beta and change in return. See over here logically we understand that say the market portfolio has beta 1. Return on the market portfolio is right now 25%. It has increased to 35%. Okay, return on the market portfolio increases. So market portfolio which has beta 1 has say the change in the return by 10%. How this 10% is calculated? 35 minus 25. So what happens at say the investors of the security X who bear risk of 0.6 in their portfolio in their security, they will be having say the expectation of the proportionate change in the required rate of return. So what will happen that say investors of the security X would be expecting a change in the return equal to zero point 0.6 into 10 percentage. What is 0.6? 0.6 is the beta of the security X. What is 10 percentage? 10% is what we understand is the change in RM. Change in RM. So we can say that say whenever there is a change in the return on the market portfolio, you will be having say the proportionate say the change say in the return of your security. You're expecting the proportionate change say the return in your security. So what will happen? We can say something like this. Listen me carefully. Revise the required rate of return is equal to current required rate of return plus change in required rate of return. You can see that say the current required rate of return is 19 percentage plus the change in the expected rate of return is nothing else but it is the beta into change in RM. So 19 plus zero point 0.6 into 25 minus 50, sorry 35 minus 25. 35 minus 25 is 10. 10 into 0 0.6 is 6. 6 in plus 19. Okay. That comes to 25 percentage. This is the way, so we can make the computation of say this required rate of return calculation. Okay. So either of the way you can present the answer. However, I wanted to introduce say this new formula to you. And this new formula is, of course, you must have understood that beta is indicating percentage change in required rate of return divided by percentage change in RM. This is the new formula that we understand. Okay. It is say what is the percentage change in required rate of return? That is this value. It is beta into percentage change in RM. So what is the beta? It is percentage change in required rate of return upon say percentage change in RM. Dear students, if at all you recall, if at all your chapter is completed derivative, in that say we are having say this formula to be used in case of say the index futures question. So please write down this alternative method in detail. Now similar working is required to be made for security Y, which has beta 1.50. So we understand that say security Y in that revise the required rate of return. For that, so there are two things. The first is the way we do usually RF plus beta into RF minus RF. The risk-free rate of return does not change 10 percentage. Beta is 1.50. The return on market portfolio is 35. Risk-free rate of return is 10. 1.5 into 25. That is 37.5. So the total is 47.5. This is the simple way by which with which you can calculate the answer. The other is beta is measuring percentage change in a required rate of return divided by percentage change in RM. So percentage change in required rate of return is equal to beta into percentage change in RM. What is beta for the security Y? It is 1.50. into what is the percentage change in RM? It is 35 minus 25. So 1.5 into 10, that comes to 15 percentage. Means the required rate of return will increase by 15 percentage. What is the present required rate of return provided to us in the example? In a way that we have computed in the first part of the question, 32.5 percentage. Revise the required rate of return is equal to current required rate of return plus percentage change in required rate of return. So it is 32.5 plus 15. That comes to 47.5 percentage. This is the way we can compute the answer. And friends, this is applicable not only for the increase, but this is applicable even for the reduction. This change can be positive also, and this change can be negative also.